Breaking news, Caitlin Clark will be out a minimum of 2 weeks with a left quad strain. The Indiana Fever have announced. A little bit more specifics. Chloe Peterson, Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark has suffered a left quadricep strain, will be out a minimum of 2 weeks. A minimum of 2 weeks, folks.
For the first time since high school, Caitlin Clark will miss a basketball game. That's not just a stat, it's a storyline. The Indiana Fever superstar, who has electrified the WNBA in her rookie season, has been diagnosed with a left quad strain and will be sidelined for a minimum of 2 weeks. The injury occurred during Saturday's 90-88 nail-biter loss to the defending champion New York Liberty, but even Clark herself didn't know something was wrong until after the game. And now, one of the league's biggest draws is being forced to pause. This isn't just a tough blow for Indiana, it's a league-wide headline. Let's break down what this injury means, how it happened, and how the Fever and Clark herself can use this time wisely. Caitlin Clark has been many things: dominant, dazzling, divisive, but above all else, she's been reliable. Since the moment she stepped onto the court as a freshman at Iowa, she has never missed a game. That's 185 straight appearances. Every practice, every minute, every tip-off, she's been there, until now. This quad strain puts a sudden stop to one of the most impressive durability streaks in women's basketball. It's easy to overlook what that means, but for elite athletes, that kind of availability is a pillar of greatness. For the Fever, Clark's constant presence has provided rhythm and consistency. Now that rhythm is disrupted. But this moment is bigger than just a stat line. It's a reminder that even the brightest stars are human. Clark has powered through pressure, criticism, and physicality all season. But this injury isn't a matter of toughness, it's a matter of biology. And while the streak may end here, it only solidifies her reputation as one of the toughest athletes in the game today. What's just as surprising as the injury itself is the mystery surrounding it. Coach Stephanie White told reporters she wasn't even aware Clark was hurt until after the game. There was no dramatic fall, no timeout, no limping. Clark played through a full game against the Liberty and still nearly led her team to a win. That speaks volumes about her pain threshold, but it also raises an important question. How much wear and tear has she already endured? Quad strains can develop subtly, especially in players who play with the kind of intensity and frequency that Clark does.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with breaking news, hot off the press. Look like Caitlin Clark will be out for 2 weeks with the injury. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it.
It may not have been one single moment. It could be the result of cumulative fatigue, which is concerning. Because if the strain is a symptom of larger overuse, this might not be just a 2-week issue. It could be a red flag that Clark and the Fever need to rethink her workload going forward. After all, this isn't college anymore. The WNBA schedule, travel, and physicality demand a different level of management. It's easy to see an injury as just bad luck, but great coaches see what most others don't. And that's exactly what Stephanie White is doing. In her press conference, White didn't wallow in the disappointment of losing Caitlin Clark. She framed it as a moment of strategy. Her words weren't empty coach speak, they revealed a plan. She said, "It's a great opportunity for Caitlin to watch the game from the sideline, to grow in a coaching kind of mindset." And that's a powerful concept. When you play as much basketball as Clark has, 185 consecutive games, you're constantly reacting. You're living inside the plays. You don't often get a chance to step back and see the full chessboard, but that's what this injury now forces her to do. White wants Clark to watch, to listen, and to learn the nuances of the game as if she were coaching it. It's a shift from instinct to intention, from execution to analysis. This can be transformative. From the sidelines, Clark can see how her teammates operate without her, how opponents adapt to different lineups, and where opportunities exist in the offense that she may have missed while managing the game in real time. She'll observe substitution patterns, defensive schemes, late-game decision-making. It's an accelerated course in team dynamics and leadership, offered from the one place most players never get to truly study, the bench. And White's point is crucial. This macro view can evolve Clark's game. It can sharpen her decision-making, improve her situational awareness, and deepen her connection to the system Indiana's trying to build. When she returns, she won't just be physically fresh, she'll be mentally upgraded. The injury may sideline her legs, but it could be the catalyst that elevates her mind to another level of leadership. With Clark off the floor, a void opens up. And not just in the stat sheet. Her absence impacts the entire structure of the team. Clark doesn't just produce points, she orients the team.
It was not just a strain, and it was an injury. Oh wow, this is not good. This is not good at all. Out for a minimum of 2 weeks.
Her presence dictates pace, spacing, and confidence. And now, that balance is gone. So who steps in? The obvious answer is Kelsey Mitchell. She's the most experienced scorer in the backcourt and has proven she can take over games. But leadership isn't just about scoring, it's about setting the tone. Mitchell will have to play extended minutes, initiate offense, and manage the emotional weight of keeping the team calm during close games. She'll be challenged to become a more vocal presence, both on and off the court. Then there's Aaliyah Boston. Already a rising star, Boston's offensive role will now grow even more. With Clark sidelined, expect more plays designed to run through her in the post, not just as a scorer, but as a facilitator. Boston's court vision is underrated, and this could be her moment to become the central hub of the offense, controlling tempo and feeding cutters. It's a pressure-packed opportunity, but also a launch pad for her to assert herself as the co-face of this franchise. But the need for leadership won't stop with the stars. The Fever's bench will need to bring consistent energy. Players like Christy Wallace, Erica Wheeler, and especially Sophie Cunningham will need to elevate their roles, not just through production, but through effort, communication, and hustle. Championship teams are forged during adversity, and this stretch without Clark is Indiana's first true identity test.
This is damn, dog. I mean, wow, bro. Like, who would have thought this would be the case, bro?
If multiple players step up, the Fever can emerge stronger, more balanced, and more dangerous when Clark returns.